Welcome to my channel Living Linux. In this video I want to have a quick look at the game Globulation 2 on RISC-V. So doesn't look like it's still being maintained, and I'm not really sure if people are playing it online, but you can still play it just on your local machine. So here you can see the wiki page, and here you can see that we're running on the SpaceMid K1, Debian 13, kernel 6663. And to install it, it's actually quite easy because it's available from the repository, so you can just do sudo apt install glob2. And I already installed it, but that's all. Now on RISC-V, or at least on my RISC-V board, I have some issues. As soon as I make any changes in the settings, then it will write a preferences file, and that will slow things down a lot. So you can see in your home directory .glob2, that's a hidden directory. So you need to be able to see the hidden files. Sometimes it's here, sometimes you have to enable it here. But as long as you don't change any of the settings, then at least on RISC-V it's fine. I also tested it on one of my ARM SBCs and I didn't see that issue there. So yeah, perhaps with more modern RISC-V hardware, or perhaps if you compile it from source, then might be better. But as I said, on ARM I didn't see that issue. So let's start the game. And it is possible to play it full screen, but like I said, as soon as I change the settings, then I have an issue that everything becomes really slow. So let's do the tutorial. So you can press H to see the history of the messages. So you have your swarm or your base and one of the workers. So click on one of the globules. So, and I think those two bars below, that's where you can see how much energy it has and if it needs to get more food. Now we're going to build an inn so that the workers can get some food. Okay, so they bring the wheat to the inn, and that's also where they can eat. So I'm going to have to look at the tasks. Click on the swarm. So here you can see how many people are assigned to this building. Now, just for the tutorial, they want you to set 0 of the workers to the buildings. So now they want you to build a hospital. And they say, let's assign 2 people to it. Or, well, you can also do 3, apparently. The hospital is finished. So we have some undiscovered territory around the base. And we're going to get an explorer. So we want to have an explorer. So they say if you want to get the explorer faster, you can lower the creation of a worker. So we want to have a worker assigned again. And we do the same for the inn. So where is the... there's the explorer. I think we already have 2 explorers, or not. Then it's just a worker. That's a worker. Oh well. Okay. Oops. Explorer 1 and worker 1. And that is the tutorial. Well, you can also see that you can create warriors, so that probably means that at some point that you can also start a battle with your opponents. So yeah, as I said, I have some issues with it on my single board, RISC-V single board computer that I didn't see on ARM. Perhaps it's just a software issue, could be a hardware issue. I think the concept that they want to change or reduce the micromanagement with real-time strategy games is an interesting idea. It's a pity that it doesn't look like it's still being maintained, but yeah, I guess at least for RISC-V, it's always interesting to see that we can play more games on RISC-V, and I'll keep testing more games. So this is all for now, and I hope to see you again in my next video.